It's time for Legal Talk with Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
A lot of travelers view travel insurance as an unnecessary expense, but experts say you might need to think twice. I'm Lauren Scott, your host for Legal Talk, and today I'm joined by Brown & Crouppen lawyer Andrea McNairy to explain more. Good morning, Andrea. How's it going?
Good morning. Fine. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we always see that little box there. It's like asking us if we want to check for travel insurance. Tell us, what is travel insurance?
So travel insurance, like any other insurance, is one of those things that you don't use until you need it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people have this view of it. But basically it can protect your trip if you need to cancel or you have some other accidental death or sickness or you lose your belongings. It can cover these things and reimburse some or part of your cost or lost baggage or other incidental expenses that may be associated with the trip.
Okay, so is it worth it though?
I think it really depends on what you're doing. So for instance, if you're taking a 3-day trip to Branson and you're just bringing a few of your belongings, you're weighing the cost of that, and if you had to cancel, you're probably not out that much money. But if you're going to China for 2 weeks and you're bringing a lot of expensive equipment and a lot of belongings, it can be worth it. So I tell people to really weigh what your trip is versus the cost of the insurance. Weigh what you would be out of pocket if you have to cancel.
Never need it until you need it.
Exactly, exactly.
So do you have any other tips for the people?
My last tip would just be, as always, read the contract. You want to make sure you're getting what it is you think you're paying for. So if you read a lot of travel insurance in the past, it would not have covered COVID. So if you're buying it specifically because you want to protect for COVID, you want to make sure that's listed in there and you're actually getting it. Okay. So whatever you're buying it for, just make sure it's in the policy.
For sure. So if people want to learn more, get in touch with you, how can they do that?
Andrea M at getbc.com or Brown & Crouppen website, brownandcrouppen.com.
This Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Brown & Crouppen. For more information, visit brownandcrouppen.com.